Alright, so this is gonna be, I guess, part 2 of the video. I should go get some cigarettes up the block. Is this guy up the block? Let me go see if I see this guy up the block. So anyway, be coming down here, but you know, usually like when you live in a place, you usually have your little spots where you get things on discount. I'm not paying no $12 a cigarette. So got this guy who goes out of state and brings him back. So got him collecting what, $7, $8. But I have to stop smoking. But you know, I smoke like maybe 5 cigarettes a day now. I'm down. I've been trying to like cut down. So started smoking cigars also. Sometimes I go to Manhattan, I get the Cinderellas and buy me a couple of cigars, and I love those freaking Cinderellas, but they're so damn expensive. Those Cinderellas are so expensive that, you know, $10 for one cigar. I usually get 4, $40. Dame una y toma un peso.
¿Cómo?
Dame un peso, 2 pesos para atrás. 9. No, un peso para atrás. Sí, un peso para atrás. Bueno, 1.25 me debe. Pero está bien, un peso está bien. Ok, gracias. So, yeah, I usually go get the Cinderellas, and I go to Manhattan to Grand Central. It's the only place where you can pick up good cigars. I'll treat myself once a night. And I'll spend the $40, which, you know, I really can't afford it, but, you know, just, you know, what I do is I'll cut them in half. I'll smoke one half and smoke the other half. I won't like smoke it and then shut it off and then come and smoke. No, I'll cut them in half with the cigar cutter. So anyway, I got my cigarettes, and that's about it. Love to smoke cigars when I paint. Love to put some like blues or jazz and get me half a cigar and start painting and just stay there. Like that's like my best pastime is doing stuff like that. I came across some pictures of someone that I used to know, and one of the things that I liked about her was that, well, she fooled me because I really thought she was really more conservative. Turned out she wasn't. And I see her like with her breasts hanging out, and it just, that kind of made it so much better for me because I kind of, I mean, that's what's out here. That's what you see out here all the time. Those type of girls. So that special thing that I might have liked about her before, it's not there no more. So it's gone. Oh Lord.
You get your package?
Yeah, I did. Thank you. Yeah, it came in today. Thank you. Yeah, so by the way, you know, so it's like basically what I'm trying to get away from is how she's looking. So I'm looking for someone more conservative, more decent, more, you know. You see someone that's 44 years old acting like 43 years old acting like a 17-year-old, 16-year-old taking pictures. I mean, it's a turn on for me. I mean, to other guys, you know. I guess depending what you're looking for, I mean, she'll probably have those type of guys that'll probably hit her up because she looks like that. But my kind of woman, I'm sorry. I love this. So anyway, let me take my coat off, guys, to make the second part of this video. This used to be her scarf, and it still smells like her. I wear it every year, and I don't wash it because it kind of reminds me of her. My son knows that. It's like he knows I'm like so crazy about that scarf. Isn't that weird? But, you know, I just remember how she used to once be, I guess, you know. The person she was, she's not that person no more. To me, that person died, and that's not her no more. And it's embarrassing, you know. Even if I was to show those pictures to my son, it's embarrassing, you know. You're a grandmother, right? And you're over here taking pictures, showing your breasts on the internet. Not showing your breasts, but showing cleavage. And it's, you know, it's a normal thing now. I guess everybody does it, but people do it, but it doesn't mean that it's the right thing to do, you know? So, so basically she's like looking like the girls that I meet now, that's how she looks. And I'm not, you know, I'm not attracted to girls like that. It's weird, but the only woman that I think that probably somewhat looks decent is probably a girl that I used to see. Her name is Maria. Very ladylike, you know, very conservative, very classy. And you know, depending how you dress, that's what you're gonna, the type of guys you're gonna meet. You know, looking like that, you're not gonna meet no guy from that works in a bank, or a guy that you know, you're gonna meet thugs. Okay, this is my box. You see it? This is the thing I've been waiting for. It was supposed to be used. I know it was supposed to be used. From what I'm noticing, it's already cracked. The back panel, it's already cracked. But I don't know, for the price that I got it for. Let's see. This is it. I could always replace that back panel, send it in. I don't know why it's got those cracks back there. Are those the cracks that it was saying it had? So this is it. You see how it looks? And you see the hinges in the back. And this, I want to put this in the back of the bike right here. Like when I go out painting, I'll get a little cord, put it there, wrap it up, and go painting. Take my tripod. Like all my friends that I've met on Facebook, I have so many friends on Facebook that are into the arts that have invited me to go out and paint. You see the leather straps, like real, like I liked it. When I saw the box, I loved it. You know, I'm like that. I'm like that type of guy, backpack type of guy. You know, stuff like this, turtlenecks and boots, and you know. So I like it. Let's open it. Let's see how it looks. I bought a palette for it. This is the handles. You see? This is how it opens. This me tighten this thing up. There you go. You know what? Let me get this tray, this table here. I have this table for when people come over. Absolutely. For people come to eat. Near the sofa. Well, a lot of times I eat on this thing. Okay, you see the plate on it in the front. These are the where I gotta get the leather straps to put on it. These are the holes that I've seen a lot of videos, but they never show this part here. You see? And then this part here goes like that. And then when you want to open this here to put stuff in, that opens up. Yeah. Yep. Now I bought this palette. Where's the palette that I purchased? This is the palette that I purchased for this thing. Let me take out the drawing I was working on. This palette is from this company, and I purchased it with the palette and these things here. Okay. That might be a little bit too. I wonder if my brushes will fit in there. Let me get some brushes. Well, some brushes fit. Not all of them. Some of them. Like this one might be too long, but they fit. I'm happy. I want to see if my rosemary's will fit. Let me see this one. Does this one fit? Yeah. Where are my rosemary brushes? Over here. I mean, they don't all have to fit just so they're not gonna fit. It sucks. Alright, so I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna. Well, you know, anyway, it's not like I'm gonna be using brushes like this type of size. That would be too big. So let me see. Let's see if this one fits. No, that doesn't fit. Probably boring you guys. I'm just showing you that way you guys know more or less. And this is not the 9x12. This is the medium. It's not the large, it's the medium. Okay. So I will be working with brushes like that size outdoors. So we know we're gonna need something separate to carry some brushes when I go out. Okay, these were okay. And I had smaller ones here that I could use. They're the ones that they sell for this box. You see? But I need a couple of my long ones. Well, we'll figure that out later on. Let's put these over here and we'll find out. I'm happy. I'm just so happy I got my box. I was waiting like 2 weeks for this thing. Okay, then this palette here. I know this part here lifts up. I can put it here. I'm a lefty, so I would do it that way. I will put the paint in here. And I will get the tripod, put it that way. This part goes up. Let me see how this works. That goes up like that. And that. And this goes like that. And put anything like that. Paint. So when I go out, I could just, what is this part for? Oh, this is to lock it. Okay, that's the latch to lock it. Okay, so when I go out, I will put my paints in here. Like that. That's the side of it. That's the back part of it. I got this because it was, I got it on Amazon open box. So, let's see, what was the issue that they said that it had? It said it had a little scratch on it. I can't see the scratch now. I don't know if that's the scratch that they're talking about. It's the scratch that I'm looking at. Over here it's okay. The only thing that I see that has a problem is that little area right here. Right here, but that's not too bad. This panel right here. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Make a lot of straps. And this is how you lock her up. Let's see if that works. This one locks up. That's it. And I'll put all my stuff in there, all my paints. I'll put all my paints on this thing and like that. Then when I'm gonna paint, this, it has two of these things here to hold your over top up. I'm trying to tighten it, but it doesn't want to tight. I don't know why. Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, okay, that's real loose. That's what it was. And then this one, tighten this one. That holds it from it going back. Then I have my little cardboards that I purchased to paint on. These things. I will go out, put that on there. Take my paints when I go out. I will take some paints with me. I would take basically these colors up here. This is my let me see how that fits in there. I can't put that much paint in there. No, I really can't. I guess the paint will have to be in here. Then I will use this to paint. And then when I'm done with this, I'll just take this, lift it up, put this away. And that's it. That's how it's supposed to work. But that's how it's supposed to work. I'm noticing that it's not really this flat. Why is this thing not really flat? Oh, okay, it's like, okay, once I put it up, it's gonna hold it from it. Okay, see what's going on. So these little blocks here, let me make this flat. I don't know. I pay $113 for it anyhow. So So then this here, I guess that's why the blocks are made that way, to keep it a little bit higher, you see? To prevent, okay, so that's how it will go. Like that, you see? Those blocks go there. And each one goes here in each corner, like that. I want to see this still, if I can lock the panel now. And then it goes like that. Then when I'm done painting, I put this away, like that. This would go, this part. Oh yeah, now it works. Okay, I see. Okay, so it does work. That. Okay, I see. So I gotta screw these things down. Then, when I paint, we'll come inside this up. I'm just wondering if I'll be able to paint like that. The people that I've seen using this box, they put the paint on here, on top of here, but if I did that, then where would I put my paints, you know? So I can put my tubes of paint in here, my brushes, then take my little palette out, lay it here, and paint. What I'm wondering is that when I do that, then I'm gonna have this palette moving around. Let me see, would it move around? Oh, I guess not. I thought that I might have to like invent something to lock it down, but it's not really moving around too much. Let's try this one. You know what I mean, like when you're like painting, oh, it's not too bad. I'm gonna grab my color, not bad. Okay, and then when I'm done painting, I would just take this and put the paint away. Not bad. Yeah, I'm okay with it. I was gonna get the large. The large is a little more money, but I think I'm pretty happy with the medium. Yeah, that's the purpose. The purpose is it's supposed to be small. To paint 6x8. That's the standard size that usually people paint. Let me see something with my brush. So it would be like that, then I will come in. Okay. That. Like the only damage I see that it has that it's that little crack I saw somewhere. But you know, they did say that it had that, but it said that it was only like a ½ inch. This crack right here. I'm gonna write to them and see if they could lower the price some, because it's a lot bigger than a ½ inch. I'll try that. See if they refund me $20. I don't know if they do that, but it's worth a try, right? I'll take a picture of it and send it to them and let them see that it's a lot bigger than a ½ inch. And This part is okay. But I mean, I gotta be pretty happy because the box is worth like $200, and I got it for $113, so it's not too bad. It's not a bad box. The hinges are very well made. It's light. It's about 5 pounds. It's got feet over here. The hinges are like all the way long hinges. The construction of this box is like aluminum, and it's very, very well made. Very beautiful box. And then when I'm done painting, I could always carry my paintings this way. That's how they recommend to carry your paintings when you're done painting. You're supposed to take this and put it this way. Well, let me see if I find a bigger canvas to show you. You know, like canvas or a panel, canvas panel. Let's say we were using a canvas. Let's see the size here. You would just why is this so pain in the ass taking this thing off? Does this go on? Okay, then you put your panels this way. When you're done painting for the day, you will lock this down. Like that. This will come inside. I don't know why they have this in this side. I think this should be the other way around, because if you notice it stabs, it pokes on the canvas, and having this notch in this area here. That way you can open it here, but you can't open it. Okay. Then you're done. Then you go. So I guess that's how that works. And then you this canvas down. Now I'm wondering, this part here could be. No, I don't think so. Well, yeah, it could, because it has the latch. Yeah, it could. Now, if I turn it around that way, the only thing this thing is a pain in the ass to take out. Let me just let this out. Then the latch, if I was to have the latch the other way, it wouldn't get in the way of painting. No. I think it makes more sense having it in this side. And you believe that these guys are supposed to be secure to figure that part out. Okay. Another thing that I would have loved to see was if this would have been, like you see the way this panel, they have that little groove right here. It's a little slot where this panel sits flush with this. That's done with the router, and they should have done that with this here. Because even with the paints, you still have enough space to bring that panel down where you don't have to the panel, the palette would sit flush. But then when you close it, the paint that you'll have on the palette would get on this. So that's probably why they didn't do it that way. I think the only difference from this box and the other one that they have, it's this thing here. But I noticed that you can purchase this separate and get the other box that allows you to put your paint and leave it there, and without moving the palette, and just it slides out that way. But you could just, when you're done, just close the box and it wouldn't be a problem. The only thing is, okay, they have that part. Then I know that they also have a panel like this. I don't know. It's something that you can never get a box that's like 100%. That it's perfect. There's always something that they could have done somewhat better. Okay, what is this here? I guess this hole here would be. This is solid aluminum. I have a hole over there too. Oh, I guess that's for the hell is that for? I don't know. I guess maybe to hang something. Then you have these pockets here. This divider here. You can put it here. So it allows you to Another thing that I wonder is that when you put your palette away, you have it in here. Get this out of here. This will be this way. This one goes over here. That one goes this way, like that. This one goes this way. These go in the corner. I gotta screw them down. Okay, when you're done painting, put the thing away. The paint is not gonna get on anything, so I can leave the paint on the palette and you won't touch anything in there. Okay. I like that. This is pretty cool. That's okay, man. Still put my brushes, put my paints, I got this thing that my turp and my medium. Where is it? Is it in here? Oh, I'm gonna take my palette knife. Let me get this out the way for now. Let me get it. Lift this up here. Here it goes. And this is how I'm gonna use this. I have two of these. I have another one around. I have this big one here. I thought I had another one of those. I have this big one here. And this one would go in here. Yeah, so I just get in there. This one's sharp. My brushes can go in here. I would take something like that. Something like this. And I would take These are my brackish hair and my sable. I will take around a couple of flats and a couple of filberts. Rosemary, this is a flat. Oh, there you go. That rosemary fits in there. That round fits in here. That's pretty good. All that white, I really don't need that. I mean white, you use a lot of white. Naples, yellow. What else I would take with me? I would need a palette knife. I'm just showing you guys how I was set up, like when I would go out. I would take a palette knife with me. It would have to be something in between. Not too big, not too small. Do I have anything like that? We have this one here, but that's pretty. So I would need something different. Let me see. I'm trying to find a palette knife that's not too messed up, that's gonna mess up the wood. This is good. This is perfect, you see? Compared to this one. Look at the difference in size. These palette knives are like 40 bucks a piece. They're very expensive. This one would be good to take with me. Like that. So I got my paints. My paints. What else? What else would I need? A piece of charcoal. How would I go about the charcoal? I don't want it